Musk is going to jail or the morgue. I kid you not. I've been saying this for months now. There's several reasons. I'll explain both. Listen to the end. And if I've earned your subscription after that, great. If not, it's okay. Here's the deal. Basically, jail means it's going to take some time. Let me tell you immediately what's going to happen to him before I go into jail and morgue. What's immediately going to happen to him is we got a darn good case going on with 14 Democratic states that are suing the Trump administration. And the judge is Judge Tucker, an Obama-appointed judge, and the same judge for the insurrection, a black woman. And we got a good chance of having him removed from everything because basically the DOJ has lied, signed an affidavit under perjury that Elon Musk is not head of Doge. Bull stuff. Bull stuff. Here's the thing. Then why is the president 2 weeks later getting in front of the State of the Union saying he's head of Doge? Yeah, if somebody's in big trouble, it's going to go badly for them. And we wish the case would go quicker, but we don't. Here's why. If they dot the I's and cross the T's right, it's going to be rough for Trump to do his strategy, which is do something illegal, see if the judge rules against it. If it does, go up to the appeals court. And if it does, take it to the Supreme Court. Well, here's the good news. Out of 37 rulings that have happened either in the beginning of the case, the middle of the case, or the end of the case, we've won 36. We're 36-1. We're killing it. So we want this case to go slow and remove them. Now, let's get into jail. There's a good chance, but a very good chance, a very, very good chance. Out of everybody in the Trump administration, even Trump, Elon is a major target. And I'll explain that in detail. Just hang in there with me, all right? Here's the thing. It's going to take time. That's the bad news. I'll put that up front. Think about Steve Bannon. He came in there at the beginning of the first term of Trump. He only lasted 8 months, but so he was out. And I think Elon's going to only last about 6, if that long. But here's the thing I'm talking about. When they leave, they're still free. It took years for them to come after him. I think they're going to come a lot quicker at Elon, but it's still going to take some time. What's going to happen, this is how he's going to go to jail. There's a couple of things that are going to happen. The first thing is Doge, his tech bro 20-year-olds, they're going to turn evidence on him. Now, if you wonder, how is that possible if Pam Bondi's the DOJ, head of the DOJ? First of all, we don't know how long Pam's going to be in there because she's breaking the law. She might be in trouble, and she may need to slide out. This is looking ugly. They are breaking tons of laws. But let's take Pam out the picture. Who else could come at Elon that would cause him to go to jail? Well, that's where it gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen. There are two groups that could tie him up immediately. The first group is the states. Do you know these states I'm talking about that are suing to get Elon removed? Well, there's up to 22 states, almost half the union, that's been suing over everything from birthright citizenship to unfreeze money. They could target Elon, and Trump can't even pardon him because a president cannot pardon someone who's been convicted by the state. Woo! Here's the other thing that's going to tie him up, and this ties into the election. This is where it gets real special. A judge, out of all those 36 rulings, one of which was in the last 24 that said Doge has to reverse USAID. Everything they did, they got to do just the opposite. And what I'm saying is, while they fight this in the appeals court, they got to make changes. If they don't make changes, then what's going to happen? They're going to be in contempt of court. It's one thing to go after the president, but they're nobodies. They're going to get tied up, and to save their own assets, who you think they're going to blow the whistle on when it comes to election fraud, when it comes to every wrong thing that's happened? Yeah, they're going to turn on him. And he's going to be in trouble with that judge. And they're going to go after him. And there's nothing Pam Bondi can do about either scenario because it's got nothing to do with her. These guys are trying to play checkers in a game of chess. They are losing big time. Now let's talk about the morgue. This is what you're waiting for. There's two ways I see this. Way one is he's messing around with the Pentagon. The only person who individually messed around the Pentagon that wasn't Congress was JFK. We'll see how this turns. They've been attacking their leadership, attacking their military status, and that's what JFK actually did. And you see what happened. The second way is people who are disgruntled federal employees, the intelligence community, people in the military, as well as there are millions, tens of millions of MAGA people who don't like Musk. There's a whole variety of people to come at them. He could be gone. He could be unalived. So did I just earn your subscription? If so, you know where to subscribe. If not, hey, I totally understand. Looking up more videos, or I wish you well on your way. I'm Darren Scott Monroe, and this is Darren Monroe Politics.